The latest version 1.3.4 of our Plato Control app is now available and includes many improvements, enhancements and bug fixes on the previous version. The first obvious addition is to the main feature menu. You'll now see a series of small, stylish icons and partner logos, which we believe improves the overall look and feel of this particular menu. As you can see, the high-res audio option has now been removed, with integration for Spotify and Qobuz streaming services now included. These two services join Tidal, which has been supported by the app since June 2017. The combination of these three services puts tens of millions of songs and thousands of videos at your fingertips, giving you the ability to discover new artists with just a few screen taps. You can browse or search for an album or playlist and select the More Information icon to access the new Artist page. Here you can access artist biographies and explore other related artists. Qobuz is particularly good at this, providing a very comprehensive network of content. Unsurprisingly, each of the three streaming services is very different. To help you decide which service will be best for you, we created the Ultimate Streaming Guide blog, which you'll find on our website. For those of you who own a USB turntable, you too can now record from vinyl straight into your Plato unit, using the USB audio option on the main feature menu. With a range of digital gain options and two recording formats, it couldn't be simpler. Connect the USB turntable to Plato's front USB port, select Open Audio, drop the stylus and press the red dot to commence your recording as normal. All recorded tracks will be stored in Plato's media library along with your other albums. Editing of unrecognised albums has been greatly improved and simplified, and a full explanation of this can be found on the Convert Technologies YouTube site. Look for the how-to video entitled Mobile Vinyl Recorder App Editing Process. This process is exactly the same for vinyl recordings captured on your Plato unit. The last minute of this video relates specifically to the mobile app, so you can ignore it. We've also added the ability to allow analog recordings to be stored in WAV format, as well as FLAC. This option can be found in the phono settings via the External Sources screen. GraceNote now has several lookup modes to tune its operation for external sources, album being the default. Single can be used when looking up songs from a streaming service playlist. A manual for when you're watching a TV program where you might want to manually force a lookup in order to find out what the background music is. On the server settings and status screen, you'll now find options to change the audio quality for the three streaming services. Just to remind you that should you wish to access the mood grid, the playlist option can be found in the drop-down filter menu in the media library. Here's where you will also find the recently added option to facilitate merging of fragmented albums. Backup and Restore has been enhanced to include support for external USB drives and memory sticks. So your powered backup drive will now simultaneously back up the media stored on Plato's internal hard drive, as well as any USB drives connected to the two rear USB ports. This series of diagrams shows how the drives can be connected to achieve a variety of backup combinations. And finally, you can now edit the artist thumbnail images returned by GraceNote, using the same method as editing the album artwork when unrecognised by GraceNote. Using your Android tablet, Simply select the More Information option adjacent to the generic artist image. Select Edit and pick an image from the gallery. Images can be downloaded in advance from Google using your tablet's browser.